So it's called the pinch test. So I want everyone to do this. You take the skin on the back of your hand, you pinch it between your thumb and your forefinger, you pull it up for a few seconds, and you let it go. Now, if you're an older guy like me, it goes down really slowly. If you're a younger person, like a lot of people in this room, it goes down faster. That is actually the elastin that is in your skin. And as you get older, it degrades. Now, elastin is really the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde of the human body, because on one hand, it's responsible for lending flexibility to most of our organs, our arteries, our lungs, our ligaments. Anything that stretches, recoils, is because of elastin fiber. So you can imagine how that is important that is for health and longevity. But on the other side, there's a problem. And that is that when all of us reach about the age of 30, our body stops assembling elastin fiber and it starts to fall apart. And when that happens, you get a vicious cycle of injury, inflammation, and calcification. So the injury comes from oxidative stress that, as you all know, is created by a whole range of stresses, from bad food to toxic chemicals to repetitive stress injury, all of which create this oxidative stress that actually knocks little chinks off this elastin fiber. And after that, you get an inflammatory response in the body. And because the elastin fiber is not being replaced, the inflammation is repeatedly cleaning up the mess, but nothing is replacing it. So the inflammation becomes chronic. And after a very short period of time, when the body figures out that actually chronic inflammation isn't working that well, it goes to plan B. And the plan B is to try and wall it off. Now, a lot of injuries are actually helped along by calcification of injured nodules that the body then dissolves later on. But there's a real problem when that happens in the arteries, because you don't get dissolution of the calcification. It builds up and it builds up and it builds up, which is why most of us turn to stone as we age. So you can appreciate how incredibly important elastin degradation is for the aging process. And there's a piece of good news here.